Hey art friends, welcome to today's how-to. Today we'll be learning how to draw Ice Mario for beginners.
So first let's get started towards the bottom of our page, and right in the center we're just going to draw in a nice big sideways oval. Moving in on the right hand side now, we're going to draw in our right eye, so we're going to curve this line around and in. And then moving over on the left hand side, leaving a nice big gap, we're just going to replicate that. Stepping further down on our line now, we're going to again curve this around and in on the side of our nose. And then one last time for the pupil, we're just going to move down, drawing in a nice big arch line. Now for the highlight, we're going to move up above and draw in a nice big circle right on top. Now moving underneath for the mustache, we're going to curve this line out on both sides, bringing that over past our eye. From the outside here, we're going to curve this line around and in towards our nose. Starting from that point again, let's arch this line around and then back up. Now from here in the corner, again, just curving this in towards the center. Moving underneath for the mouth, we're just going to draw in a small arch line right underneath. And now let's move up for the brim of the cap. So we're going to start from the center here, curving this line down and out. And then starting back on this line, we're going to again curve this down and out. We're going to close this off on the top now by arching this line all the way around, connecting that together. And now we're going to draw in some ice on the brim of the cap. So we're just going to draw in a little bit of a wavy line as we come over to the right hand side. Now moving underneath for the eyebrows, we're going to arch this line down towards our eye on the inside. And then from that point, we're just going to curve this over and out. And then from that corner, just bringing this around and back in towards the top. Now let's draw in the hair on the side. So starting over underneath, we're going to curve this around, bringing that up towards the top. And now we're going to start back underneath, curving this back around and then in, connecting that to the line on the top. Let's close off the side of the face now. So underneath, we're going to draw in the chin. And then on the left and right hand side for the cheeks, we're just going to arch this around and then in towards the bottom of the hair. Now let's move over to both sides, drawing in a nice big half circle for the ear. And then on the top, we're just going to arch this over and out. And then in the center, just drawing in another small half circle. Let's move off and draw on the Mario emblem now. So we're going to start by drawing in a nice big arch line, bringing this around and then down on the right. Let's draw in two diagonal lines on both sides for the letter M. We're going to draw in a diagonal line coming up towards the top, just leaving a gap in the center. And then now we're just going to close that off with the letter V. Let's move over to the outside now, drawing in another diagonal line coming in towards the top. And then again from that point, bringing that down and in towards the center. Let's draw in the rest of the hat now. So from the center here, we're going to curve this line around and out on the left. And now starting back on our line on the top, we're again just going to curve this around and down. Closing off the hat now on the left hand side, we're going to bring this down and in towards our ear, doing the same over on the right.
And that is it. That's how you draw Ice Mario for beginners. You can pause the video and color it the way that I have done, or you can change your colors up if you'd like. If you enjoyed today's video, please hit that thumbs up button and subscribe to the channel, and also drop a comment below suggesting any more characters that you'd love to learn to draw next. Thanks so much for joining me on today's tutorial, and I will see you all on the next one.